Here we go. Let's try this again today. Hello, it says I am live. And it seems that I'm connected, unlike yesterday where I struggled and limped and couldn't get out to all of you. How's everybody? Hello, can you see me and hear me? Again, I'm on a different computer and in a different room. We're under construction here at the library. We're getting our windows replaced. So my normal room is not available, but this room should be pretty good. I'm sitting right near the Wi-Fi hotspot router, whatever those things are called these days. So I should be connected and you should hear me. And Dad, if you're out there, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. And here I am. It is, it's about 26 hours away from when I need to hand in a big state annual report. And so I'm in a little bit of the thick of it. If anybody knows me, you know I procrastinated to the end. And that's so silly because I love to do this report. It's really, what is it? It's not so much fun, but although I think it's sort of fun, but mostly I like to look at what we did the past year and how we spent our money and who came to what program. Those are all the things that I look at. And so it's revealing, it's telling, it's informative, and I like that. Thank you both. Thank you. I think you can hear me. So I'm in the thick of that report. And it's data. It's all data, right? And it's not always my thing to look at data. So I'm busy. I'm knee deep. It's due soon, due tomorrow at 4, and I'm going to get it finished. I'm very close. I think I could probably hand it in today. But then, then other things crop up. When you look at this report, you're supposed to review your disaster plan and your long range plans, and, you review all this stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at, sort of in the middle of those things. And that's a little tough. So what that means for you all today is that I have a short story that I pre-read yesterday, and I'm going to do it today. And we'll see. It's just going to be a quick little story, but I have ideas for this month, right? That's the thing with work is that, we just never have enough time to do everything. But I'm going to kind of commit. Once I get this report in, I'm making a commitment to you all right now that I'm going to find some spooky stories for the month of October, right? Like we're talking about that in the library right now. Like, what are we doing for Halloween? Traditionally for Halloween, we have a huge party in the library and all the kids come and parents come and we all dress up and blah, blah, blah. All this stuff happens at Halloween around here. And we're just not doing that this year. So we're trying to rethink Halloween for this library and rethink what we're doing for the kids and for the adults and for ourselves and for our community. So, that got me thinking about what I'm doing about this program for this spooky month of October. And I'm going to find some good, scary stories to read. We'll see what that looks like. Not happening today, maybe tomorrow, doubt it, probably starting next week. We'll see. But I think that's where we're at today. I hope everybody's well. My goodness, October 1st, what a glorious day on Block Island. You really, when it's beautiful like this, you kind of have to remind yourself that it's not August 1st. It is October 1st. It's a total beach day. I hope people swam. The thing that happens though in the fall is like we could be through the nicest part of the day, right? It could be getting chilly out there now and stuff. I'm not really sure. I am stuck at my desk doing this annual report. But if I hadn't been, I think I would have snuck out for a swim today. It's that kind of beautiful here. So I hope everybody's enjoying it, no matter where you are. I hope you're taking good care of yourselves. And I'm so glad that you tuned in to stay connected to us at the Island Free Library and on Block Island here. And know that we are committed to this, this idea of a hybrid library and how we're going to continue to move forward through this. Our governor is saying outside, outside, outside. We'll see how that plays out. Again, my head is an annual report. Next week, I'll start to think about the rest of the winter for us. Not today. Not doing that today. And thank goodness I don't have to. It's gorgeous out there. So those are my scattered thoughts for today. This is Frankenstein Tea, a short story program for adult listeners. That means that I read adult topics and themes and language and, there's swears and sex and who knows what else. I don't think there's any of that today, although I'm not quite sure I remember the story. This is I'm going to read something from Between Wrecks by George Singleton. Stories between wrecks. So far, I'm connected to you all. It looks like I haven't bugged out. This might become my new space because of the construction. I can't go upstairs, so get used to this setting. Maybe I'm looking at my background. Maybe I can change it up a little. But for today, let's do a short story here. It's going to be noisy. Sorry. I'm going to try not to do it too much. This is George Singleton, Between Wrecks. This was published in 2014 by Ozank, Ozanc, Ozank Books. 2014, George Singleton. The name of this short story, Unfortunately, the woman opened her bag and sighed. Rodney Sheets couldn't stop thinking about deforestation. He'd seen 3 separate documentaries on 3 different networks and thus concluded that there must be a connection between innumerable acres burning on 2 continents and the reason why the temperature outside hovered at 100 for 3 weeks straight. He thought, those narrators and scientists and actors are right. I can change my daily habits and help save the planet. He'd finished his 4th gin and tonic. No one else populated Gus Bingham's bar on the Saluda River. Gus said he had to go check out a smell in the crawl space. He set 2 bottles in front of Rodney, along with cut up lemon, a pen, and a cocktail napkin. He said, hatch off your tally. Anyone else comes in here, bang the bar stool for me. I got to get some lime and not for your drink. Rodney nodded. He marked 4 lines at the top of the napkin, then a 5th. He unfolded it and wrote, plant trees in yard. Buy recycled products. Promote constipation. Save TP. Then he stalled. The door opened and a woman limped in. She carried a filled canvas satchel. Her matted hair reached past her shoulders and not in the I'm a white hipster way that Rodney saw on a whole other documentary about the unfulfilled lives of ex-deadheads. The woman plopped down indelicately 2 stools away and placed her heavy bag between Rodney and herself. She emitted an odor of week-old perspiration and moldy Roman meal bread. Rodney said, hey, Gus will be right back. He didn't get off his stool and bang it on the floor. Gus wouldn't be happy to emerge from a fouled crawl space only to have a homeless drifter woman plead for alms. The woman said, buy me a drink. She looked at the bottle. Rodney said, what you got in the bag? I have money. Damn, man. Whatever happened to men buying women drinks in bars? In New York and LA, there's still men buying. She reached in her back pocket and pulled out $21 bills. Rodney said, you turn in some aluminum at the recycling place down the road? Good. I was just sitting here making a list of ways I could recycle paper products. The woman reached below the counter and grabbed a plastic cup. She said, you could write on your hand instead of cocktail napkins. She sneered at Rodney. She shook her lice-likely head. Write that on down, bozo. For your information, I have better, higher-collar things to do than collect cans off the roadside. She leaned in Rodney's direction and took the bottle from him. She didn't slide it back. Beneath them, Gus bellowed out, oh, hell. and retched audibly in great measured wails. "This one's bad." Rodney said, "That seems like an appropriate segue. So, if you don't clean up the environment, you're not from around these parts, are you?" The woman opened her bag and sighed. She pulled out a number of advanced reader's copies. She stacked them up and balanced her cup atop the uncorrected proofs. "I'm a reviewer for Kirkus Reviews," she said. "I don't expect you to know the journal. I don't expect you to understand anything about anonymous criticism." She downed a shot of straight-up gin and poured another. Like Gus below, Rodney didn't cotton to sighing, eye-rolling, melodramatic people in the bar. He said, "You need to take a bath. How's a little of that for not being anonymous? If you're as smart and haughty as you're trying to come off, you should know about the secret life of bacteria. What do? Get a merit badge in alternative lifestyles, then quit the Girl Scouts?" Then he wrote on his cocktail napkin, "Eradicate anonymous critics." "Who are you to be so presumptuous?" he started to say, but didn't. He thought to ask her if she'd ever read Salinger, Yeats, Carver, O'Connor, or Hannah, like he did daily, but his thoughts strayed. Gus came in through the back door, clamping lime dust from his hands, smiling. That's it. That's my story for today. I might read more from this book. I'm endeared to the book. A lot of it takes place in Gus's bar. I read a few of these yesterday. But that's the one for today. Want to come say hi? Jada Rose just got off the school bus and she's here. It's my friend Jada Rose. You can come in. You're on camera now, kid. How was school?
Good.
Yeah? What did you read?
I read Three Little Pigs.
You read Three Little Pigs. Yep. What else?
And I read
Good.
I read something about teeth.
And you're eating a lollipop.
Yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth at home.
Oh. Should we say bye? All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a great afternoon. And then I always do peace.
Peace out.
Peace out.